welcome to Auckland First 15 TV. This is School Report, bringing you the best of the Unitec 1A Championship. Round 11 getting into the semi-final time of the year. And of course, it's very tight to find out who is going to be the fourth team into the semis between Sacred Heart and Mount Albert Grammar, Bernie McCahill, who have a very tough one up against King's College.
Yeah, they certainly do. You have to make the assumption, don't you, that Sacred Heart will get the bonus point against Aotearoa, which will give them a good chance. That just means that Mags have to win and win with a bonus point to have any chance at all.
Okay, all the best for that one. Very tight for fourth and fifth, but we do know that three teams are still in with a chance of hosting a home semi-final. One of them is St Kitts. They come up against De La Salle. Highlights from that match and four others right here on School Report. Yes, the 11th and final round sees Mount Albert Grammar look for a bonus point win against Kings to hold fourth position. But if not, Sacred could sneak into the semis with 5 points against Aotearoa College. Elsewhere, Auckland Grammar can claim a home semi with a big win against Otahuhu. While in our live stream match of the round, St Kentigern look to secure top spot as they welcome De La Salle College. So they come out under the posts. Here they come, the home side, led out by their piper and led out onto the field by their skipper, Braden Enor. Top of the table in the Unitec 1A Championship for Auckland Schoolboy Rugby, St Kentigern College.
St Kitts just seem to have a bit of an edge at the scrum time already.
Saker feeds. Looking to come open side. Price turns it back to Enor. Back on the cut, and the skipper's in for the first try of the match. The centre three-quarter, Braden Enor. Nice little easily worked move between Price and Enor. And St Kitts have the first try of the match. St Kentigern would score a second try, putting them halfway to the 4-try bonus point victory needed to secure top spot. It's down to Mitchell Gibson. Haven't seen too much of him in the game. Nanai, still going Nanai with a lovely step, the fullback. One to beat, and that is beautiful from the fullback at 10 in Nanai. A run of 45 metres. One of the De La Salle players not looking too crash hot out just to the left of the. Here we go again. Toyava driven on by Marapula, just a metre short. Ronnie Marapula, and they get the penalty. Well, getting themselves amongst the action here, and the blindside flanker in for the try, Brian Mulitalo.
Well, that's fantastic to see. How many faces they go, Hamish?
Well, they put three together all game, and now they put about a dozen.
The little offloads of De La Salle are just starting to work, aren't they? They're sticking these days. They're working a bit harder off the ball.
Well, they've got a bit of a sniff of it. Here's Ioane. 6 metres out.
Still going.
Still going, the nuggety halfback.
Roll! Stay fit, stay up.
In goes...
well, they must be there.
Well, they must be over the line. That's close, that's a try. What does he say, the referee?
Hopefully he doesn't look up towards us, Hamish.
Well, I tell you what, as our screen flashes in and out on us, we might have to borrow Winston McCarthy's binoculars to be able to try and tell.
Asking the touchy.
Yeah, I think he's happy. He's going to award the try. There we go.
Well done.
I'm happy with the grounding. Okay. Yep.
Price. Enor going in there and supporting Gibson.
Rock!
Samanaya.
Roll! They come.
I've got
And
numbers.
Numbers to the left. Must be close.
No.
And that's the bonus point try that they're searching for to definitely secure themselves a home semi-final in the Unitec 1A Championship.
Here with Braden Enor, captain of St Kitts. Braden, you'll be very happy with that 4-point bonus point try win, securing top spot.
Yeah, well, it means we get to finish here on the home turf, so boys are pretty happy with that. We'll finish here and hopefully go on to the finals.
So there we have it, St Kentigern College proving today that they are worthy holders of top spot going into the semi-finals. Pretty comprehensive in the end over De La Salle, Bernie McCahill.
Yeah, they were. They played pretty well, pretty constructed rugby. They knew what they were about, and I guess they really wanted that hometown semi, which will make them hard to beat when it comes to semi-finals.
Yeah, too right. Okay, one team that was chasing a bonus point win today to make the semi-finals was Mount Albert Grammar. They had a win over King's College, but they couldn't get the bonus point. That meant that Sacred Heart to make the semi-finals. They were chasing a bonus point win over Rugby College. Let's see what happened. Sacred Heart went into the final round of the Unitec 1A Championship with a simple equation: win with a bonus point and they'd be in the semi-finals. Not quite so simple with their opposition, Rugby College, who proved spoilers in their return to the top division. Playing with a strong wind at their backs in the first half, it took Sacred Heart 30 minutes to find any chinks in the Aorere armour. The entire front row acting as a makeshift backline, and flanker turned winger Jack McHugh finishing the movement to put the home side ahead 10-0 at half-time. In the second stanza, Sacred Heart were playing against a gusting wind and against the odds as they needed to find a further 3 tries to keep their season alive. Wing Lameki Namoa crossed to get them halfway there. Deep into the second half, Sacred Heart searched desperately for 2 more tries as they battled their way out of their own half. Second 5, Nikolai Foliaki snared the loose ball and sparked a Sacred Heart attack with wing Melino Huia dotting down in the corner, only to be ruled out by the assistant referee. With just 2 minutes left, the home side hadn't given up on a miracle turnaround, and as they camped themselves on the Aorere line, McHugh burrowed over for Sacred Heart's 3rd try with barely any time left on the clock. The home side quickly returned to Aorere's red zone and hammered away for a season-saving try. A quick tap was sent wide and first 5'8" Matthew Storm squeezed through the smallest of gaps to send Sacred Heart into the semi-finals and their supporters into raptures.
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling, good buzz. The boys really dug deep, and I think that's what we need to take into the finals.
Round 11 of the Unitec 1A Championship pitted defending champs Auckland Grammar against 11th placed Otahu College. With King's College having fallen to mags across town, Auckland Grammar had the chance to snare a home semi-final if they could earn a bonus point victory. And 4 minutes into the match, Grammar worked the short side with the highly rated Sione Havili scored a classic blindsiders try. In the same corner, Finn Perkinson soared high to snatch line-out ball on the opposition throw, and when it made its way to Matt McKenzie, the midfielder created the overlap with a bullet pass that sent Narimo Rupapira over in the corner. 4 minutes later, and Perkinson showed good body position to muscle over for another 5-pointer. The points were coming thick and fast for Auckland Grammar, who executed another crisp blindside move that had Sean Cassidy bring up the crucial bonus point. The defending champs now needed to ensure the win to secure a home semi-final, and they didn't take their foot off the gas as wise guy Faiani crossed for another try. Faiani again took the ball to the line, pulling off a deft chip and chase to grab himself a double. Another try just before half-time had the defending champs leading 43-0 at the break. Into the second half where Freedom Vahahakolo, who had relocated from fullback to centre for this match, switched up a gear to round his opposite on an arcing run towards the try line. On hand to snap up the ball was halfback Seth Baker, who brought up Auckland Grammar's half-century. Otahu College looked to run the ball from under their own sticks, but a great tackle and strip from Matt McKenzie produced another 5-pointer for the home team. 3 minutes later, Vaha'akolo showed off the sidestep of the season to score a fantastic individual try. Undeterred by the scoreline, Otahu continued to attack from their own half. First 5-8, Malakai Tohi swerving his way out and around defenders on a scintillating 80-metre run. When he was eventually brought down, his teammates showed plenty of patience to recycle the ball, and Jordan Ainu sidestepped his way over for a memorable try. Auckland Grammar replied soon after when they again worked the blindside with Cassidy crossing for his double. The scoring was rounded out as giant loosehead prop Kanan Sitieni Tua intercepted the ball and sent Fahakolo in for his second try. Auckland Grammar with the bonus point win sees them host arch rivals King's College in the semi-finals.
We had a job to put ourselves in the best position, and like you said, we needed that bonus point, and I guess that was the aim, and boys probably felt, I guess, quite good that they achieved that today.
The final round of the Unitec 1A season saw Dilworth school host near neighbours St Peter's College. The two schools separated by just 2 kilometres and 4 points on the championship ladder, with St Peter's in 6th spot and Dilworth in 8th. And the visitors, looking to finish in the top half of the comp, got on the board early as big second rower Theodore Silipo muscled over to put St Peter's ahead. Dilworth have been the Cinderella story of the season with 4 wins in their first ever season in 1A. And one of the finds of their squad is Year 11 first 5-8 Molly Favour, who levelled the scores for the home side. The live wire pivot always looks to attack and turned the St Peter's defence around with a cheeky chip that Cuban Webster latched onto. The right winger finding his way to the try line to push Dilworth ahead at half time. In the second half, St Peter's first 5, Harry Plummer closed the gap to just 4 points with a well-taken penalty. As the time ticked down, the visitors pushed for the winning score while Dilworth held on desperately with just 13 men. St Peter's spent the final 5 minutes hammering away at the line, but the home side's defence hung on to the very last play of the season. Dilworth triumphing, while St Peter's bonus point was enough to hold on to 6th place. Dilworth School overjoyed at a 7th place finish in their 1A debut.
Words can't really explain the way we won that game as well. You know, it was a hard-fought game, and with 13 men over the last 10 minutes and being able to hold out and keep St Peter's out, it shows the attitude of the boys all year. And this year's been amazing. Now we didn't know what to expect coming into 1A, whether we'd be able to, you know, compete against these teams, and we've shown we have, and it's been a tough season, but it's been a very rewarding season. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
The 11th and final round of the Unitec 1A Championship saw Kelston Boys High make the trip from the far west to the far south to take on Tangaroa College. The home side looking for their first win of the season, and Kelston hoping to end their indifferent year on a high. The two sides were locked in an arm wrestle until 2 minutes before half-time. Kelston's star of the season, TJ Vainga, popped a beautiful pass to Christian Nanai to grab a 7-pointer. Into the second period, and Kelston were again on the attack as their giant pack ground out some hard-earned metres. Then it was the turn of first 5-8 for Ale Penny to bust the defence and double the score. 3 minutes later, from a solid scrum, Penny lobbed the ball behind the Tangaroa defence, and Vainga was quickest to the kick to give Kelston the win 21-0. Having endured a tough start to the season, Kelston bounced back to win 4 games, finishing the Unitec 1A Championship in 8th position. So St Kentigern lead the Unitec 1A Championship from start to finish to secure a home semi-final. The second spot is Auckland Grammar, also with 10 wins and a solitary loss this year. 3 teams finish on 41 points, but Mags miss out on the playoffs to King's College and Sacred Heart on points differential. At the foot of the table, Otahu and Tangaroa will play promotion relegation matches early in 2016. So there we have it. We're right down to the pointy end of the season. It's the semi-final time of the Unitec 1A Championship. And of course, Auckland Grammar come up against King's College, and St Kentigern's, they will host the Sacred Heart. Bernie McCahill, who's your picks? Who will go through to the final?
Oh, look, I think you've got to go hometown advantage for both teams. St Ken's to beat Sacred Heart and Grammar to beat Kings. I think Grammar could be the best team in the competition at the moment, so I'm looking at a St Ken's Grammar final.
St Kitts Grammar final, that's the one, that's the call from Bernie McCahill. We will have Auckland Grammar against King's College, the semi-final. That'll be the feature game here. Auckland Rugby, First 15 TV. That is it for School Report. Next week is the semi-final showdown between Auckland 1A's most fierce rivals, Auckland Grammar and King's College. And you can see all the thrilling action live on Auckland First 15 TV this Saturday as Kings look to avenge their last-minute loss to Grammar earlier in the season. While across town, top-ranked St Kentigern College take on the fast-finishing Sacred Heart College. And you can catch highlights of both semis this coming Sunday here on School Report.